What is going on, and welcome back to another video. Today and this week is all about break even. Some days of this week has been ended in break even. A lot of mistakes I made, a lot of lessons I learned, and I want to dive into exactly that. The mistakes I made, the lessons I learned from the mistakes, that this is the most important part in my opinion, and what I did good on the other hand as well, and how I'm gonna continue on trading the next couple of days and possibly weeks. And let's dive right into it, starting off with Monday. Monday was a very tricky day where I would say I managed to get out break even. Could have been worse, could have been way better. I placed 3 trades on Monday. Like you can see here, I did 3 trades, all of them were around about break even. But the thing is, right, break even sounds not that bad. But on the other hand, if you look inside of the trades and what happened exactly, and I'm gonna show the charts very soon, I mean the P&L doesn't really reflect if the trading day, if the trades were good or bad, right? It's more the decisions I made and how I reacted to the trade and while being in the trade. So with that being said, the first trade I took, perfect entry, 3 pips drawdown, 2 pips drawdown, decided to get out, break even, after price was a little bit in profit, back to break even, got out. Second trade, okay, good that I got out, it would have been a loss if I held. And third trade again would have been a W. So the lesson I learned just from these stats, let your trades play out. Very important. I tried to cut losses, I tried to cut losing trades, I tried to hold winning trades, but it's so, especially for me, it's very important to let your trades play out for a while, right? I mean, I have a strategy, it is profitable, it has a proven track record, I backtested it, I did tons of trades with it as already, has a win rate over 50%, and now I also managed to realize 1.5 to 2R to even 3R, so this is a consistent profitable strategy. And if I would have let it play out on this exact example, on this trade, on this day, I would have gone home with 2 W's and 1 loss, so would have ended the day in 3% profit. And let's just dive into the chart here. That's the Monday I'm talking about. Started trading around here, 8:30, 8:35, yes. And then we got to my entry here, boom, entered here. Here, small drawdown, got out around here, boom. That would have been 1 to 2 in 15 minutes. Then here, entered around here for a buy. Okay, got small loss, you take it, that's part of the game, right? Entered here for a buy again, and then this was very tricky, this trade. Because, as you can see here this week, almost 2R already, boom, back to entry, back in loss again a little bit, and I decided to get out around break even. I mean, just hold it. It has not hit my stop. It was very close actually, close call, 0.5 pips, but did not hit the stop, and then boom, TP 1 to 2. So lesson of Monday is definitely let the trades play out. If you have a profitable strategy, obviously. If the strategy is proven in the long run, it is profitable in the long run, it makes money. Talking about the next couple of days. I want to talk about Wednesday before I talk about Tuesday. Because Wednesday was another, yes, I ended the day in a small W, but I would say break even again. And this was very different than Monday. First trade of the day, I let it play out, very good. Was a good trade, I marked it here. It was a good trade. Because, why was it a good trade even though I lost? Because I followed my rules, I followed my entry, I followed my stop loss, so I lost exactly how much I risked. I planned to lose if I was wrong. I had a valid entry, I had a valid exit, everything was there, just the trade did not play out. Good trade, because I followed everything, I was disciplined, and lost a part of the game. Check. But then that's when the tricky part came in. I lost this trade, and because on Tuesday, I was trading on Tuesday, but I was in front of the charts, but I did not take a trade. Tuesday was like, price was rallying, because like some news for the yen came out, so price was rallying like 200, 300 pips starting from Asian session all the way through to London session. I think around about lunch, afternoon, then it settled. And in this rally, I did not find an entry point for myself. Or I better say, I missed out on a good opportunity. I was being too hesitant about an opportunity. I did not take the opportunity and missed out. And then I did not trade for the rest of the day or on Tuesday. And then the first trade I took on Wednesday was a loss. And that's when my emotions got to me. I really felt it, like I was feeling anger, I was feeling like punching something or something. I was feeling like this anger of losing money, even though it was a good trade and it's part of the game. And that's when I took the second trade, where I usually trade on 5 minute and on 15 minute time frame. That's where my entries are. I mean, I analyze hard time frames, but that's where my entries are, and that's the time frames I watch while I'm in the trade usually. But then I desperately wanted to make the money back, so that's when I decided, okay, let's just take the entry in the 1 hour time frame with the same stop and with the same TP. Obviously that could not work out at all. So I took this trade on the 1 hour time frame, ended up losing. I mean, I cut the losses short, that's good, but still this loss should not have happened. This trade should have never have happened. It was a revenge trade. It was I actually followed no strategy, because I did not use the time frame summit strategy I normally use, and that part of my strategy. So anyways, I'm down around $23 at this point, but then I 1 hour later I really distracted myself, convinced myself to be calm, to like really wait. I had the discipline to wait for my next setup. It presented itself and I made bank on the next setup to end the day in break even. So, and that's when I decided to call it a day, because that's when really I felt it that that's when I should call it a day. I was disciplined enough to make the money back and to follow my rules back, but that's when I called it a day, to really stay safe and to really end the day in break even. That was it on Wednesday. And then, so now on Wednesday I'm still break even for the week, right? 3 days in front of the charts, still break even. So never had that in my life, but that's the game. And now talking about Friday here. So still break even, and on Friday I got in front of the charts at 8:45. Placed the first trade 10 minutes afterwards. Boom. 15 minutes, 1 to 2, realized, made 2%, and instantly I decided to call it a day. I'm gonna show charts again in 1 second here, but I decided to call it a day just to finish the week off strong, being break even for half the week and then ending it strong. I think that was very, very useful, very helpful, and I did good on that week, and I wanted to end it in green. I missed out on another opportunity, but that was my decision. To end the week strong, builds confidence again. It reaffirms to myself that the strategy is good, as the strategy is profitable. And when I look at the trade here, that's Friday, coming from Asian session into London session, and I decided to buy right around here at this small resistance here. Boom, perfect entry, and 1 to 2 RR realized. Could have sold this small wick down here as well. I decided not to. I decided to stay safe. Was it the right decision? I don't know. I ended the week in green, and and I think I did good overall. A lot of lessons learned. And just to recap, Monday was all about leaving trades too early, winning trades as well as losing trades. Learned a lot from that, a big lesson learned here, letting the trades play out. Tuesday, did not take up single trade. Lesson learned, not be too hesitant. I was being too hesitant on Tuesday, so that I missed out on a trade analysis paralysis. I've been there before, I've been there on Tuesday, and that's a big lesson. Don't be hesitant on trades. Wednesday was follow your rules, be disciplined, don't take trades with no strategy, and every single trade I take, I have to mark a strategy. I just have one strategy, but I have to follow my strategy, and I have to write in my journal. I have to write, follow this strategy, follow this exit criteria, this entry criteria. Why did I enter? Why did I exit? Why this position size? Why this risk? Etc. etc. That's very important as well. And on Friday, I don't know what to say. I think Friday was a good trading day. I just could add that to not miss out on opportunity, I could take more trades to really make bank and to profit on all the opportunities. But Friday was the best trading day of the week, so I'm more focused on the other mistakes I made and then on scaling and maximizing the profits. That's basically it. That's the lesson I learned throughout this week. Thank you very much for watching. I mean, a week with a lot of lessons for myself. And going into next week, I want to improve exactly those steps in the next weeks, next days, next weeks. Gonna continue on from here, and I'm gonna continue making those videos to first of all hold myself accountable, to document my journey, and to really see where my account is growing, where my journey is growing. All right, happy holidays, as it's the first day before Christmas. Keep winning, keep executing, and most importantly, be profitable.